All right, today we're going to take a look into my new single, Anyone. It's out now on Spinnin Records, and it's had an amazing response so far. So I'm going to take you inside the session and show you the creative process of making the song. The first version of it that I got was a demo from Charlotte Haining and Ollie Green. I can play that for you right now so you can hear what the rough demo sounds like.
You got somebody new. Is it true? Regret.
So I already had some great pianos, obviously a great vocal that was well recorded.
I just trying to move on in my head, it's miles away, but my body still remembers your name.
So I did some rearrangement on here. That was the thing that took so long with this track, was just getting the arrangement right, the right vocal sections, where's the drop gonna hit. All these elements really do take a lot of time. So with my mix,
I just trying to move on in my head, it's miles away, but my body still remembers your name. Oh my God, gotta get you out my mind, gotta lose myself in flashing lights.
I wanted to add a lot more fullness to it, more layers, more things rhythmically that are moving it along. So the first element I started with was chords. Now they gave me some great piano chords to begin with. I can play those for you. So some chords and a little subtle melody. So I went in and I used Zebra and Serum and a Korg M1 to create a layered chord. There's a Serum layer. That's them together. So a little slower attack on that because I knew that I wanted some space for the pluck of this arpeggio lead that's I'm gonna get into in a little bit. So other layers, there's the M1, the Korg M1 for that housey piano layer up here. For a little more attack. Then there's a noisy saw on top. That's for width and a little bit of noise. That's getting filtered to make room for the vocals in here. If you're at full. And there's also some additional layers for movement. So that's adding rhythmic movement and also a little bit of tension, a little dissonance. And the other piano is just doing the block piano chords. And it's funny, a lot of times with sessions like this, I'll listen back to the solo elements and MIDI notes will be wrong. You can't even hear it in the mix. And then when you're bouncing down the stems for remixers and for the label, you hear those flaws. So thankfully, there are not too many mistakes in this. Okay, so that's the chords. Those all come together and sort of gel on one group. And then let's hear what the bass sounds like. We're gonna hear how it all stacks together. Okay, so you've got one sustained layer of bass. It's going like that, and then it has sort of a more rhythmic mid-bass layer. But I just love the timbre of that. It's got a little twang to it. And I love really big, wide basses, having them detuned a little bit. So that's another Zebra one. And what else do we have? Mid bass is a Nexus patch, bounce bass. And then it shifts, and there's a whole different tonal section in the breakdown. Actually, in the drop. Let's hear what these sounds are. So there's a Moog Taurus, and then there's this great fifth-based sound, another Omnisphere preset, singing harmonics bass. Love it. Just adds this sort of dystopian bass line to it. I love it. A little tension. It's a dark song. It's dark and melancholy. Okay, so we've got the chords, we've got the bass, and then we've got some vocals.
Oh my God, gotta get you out my mind. Gotta lose myself in flashing lights. Oh my God, I don't care about what is right. I just need someone to hold tonight. Anyone but you. I don't care about who. Anyone but you. Anyone but you. Anyone but you. Nothing left to lose. Anyone but you.
Okay, so that's typically what I'll do is like a main chorus and the breakdown, and then there's like a tag in the drop for that main section. There's just not enough space in the drop to do full-on vocal. So there'll be some rhythmic chops, rhythmic elements repeating in there. One thing I love to do to make sure the vocal is strong is I'll solo the vocal bus and the bass bus and just see how that's feeling on its own.
Oh my God, gotta get you out my mind. Gotta lose myself in flashing lights. Oh my God, I don't care about what is right. I just need someone to hold tonight.
And it's almost like there's a chord in there with that fifth bass. Let's see, without the fifth bass and just the regular Taurus.
Oh my God, gotta get you out my mind. Gotta lose myself in flashing lights. Oh my
But there's something cool about that. It's almost a dyad, it's not quite a triad. It's just two notes, fifth.
Oh my God, gotta get you out my mind. Gotta lose myself in flashing lights. Oh my God, I don't care about what is right. I just need someone to hold tonight.
And then let's hear the chords.
Oh my God, gotta get you out my mind. Gotta lose myself in flashing lights.
Filtering in.
Oh my God, I don't care about what is right. I just need someone to hold tonight.
Okay, so there's some additional rhythm pulling along here with some other leads, other arps. Some ping pong delays. It's more about adding animation to it and adding a little bit of, little rhythmic variation, a little atmosphere. And there's also some detuned atmosphere things in here. Let's hear those. Just a little bit of eeriness, and that is coming. Part of that effect is there's a little bit of an LFO assigned to the EQ, acting as a filter. Okay, so let's hear everything all together. To add some contrast there, I used triplets, so you can hear that with part of the drum fill that comes in, but also in this filter sweep.
was the hardest thing to
You can hear it right before the last drop. Let's hear it, the triplet, right before the drop. So that can be really effective just to build tension. And it can be annoying because you got to switch the grid to triplets, but that's probably the easiest way to do it. You can also automate it using Simpler. Put an arpeggiator on Simpler in Ableton or whatever program you're using, and then just automate the note division to triplets. So nice little trick for snare builds and for doing things in triplet mode. Typically, I don't like to have songs all in triplet mode. It makes it harder to mix. And if I do have a song in triplets, I will make sure that the bookends of the intro and the outro are in straight 16ths, just to keep it easy, because otherwise you got to mix triplets into triplets, and that narrows down your song selection DJing and kind of creates a headache. So that's pretty much most of the elements. I can show you a little more with the vocal chops. I like to take just key elements of the songs that I like and then do manual echoes, like little chunks. And filter those out, just for full control.
Oh my God, nothing left to lose, anyone but you. Oh my God,
I love those little ad-libs, like that little gonna lose myself.
anyone but you. Nothing left to lose, anyone but you.
And at the end of the song, I feel like that's my opportunity to bring in all the ad-libs and wanting to squeeze into the vocals earlier. Like these little oohs. So this vocal is really well recorded. It's got all the layers on there. But what I'll do a lot of the time is do whisper takes, hard pan those. So the lowest level with pitch, hard pan left, hard pan right. Do a few more takes in the middle. Depends what DAW you're in, but maybe that's like a 25 pan to the left and 25 to the right. Just to kind of keep it in the middle there. But the vocals came well mixed, which saves me a lot of time and keeps my ears fresh. So it can be annoying because comping the vocals and editing them is everything. It's so important. You really got to have an engineer or another producer do that. Someone's got to do the work there. And it's nice when the vocals are already there and we're not having to write everything from scratch. A lot of times I'll be writing here with vocalists and we'll do everything in studio. There'll be no engineers, nobody else. And it's a lot more tedious because I have to engineer the vocals, pick the right takes, comp them together, make them sound natural, make sure it sounds good. And it's a lot more steps and you can wear out the song. All right, so thanks for hanging out with me and checking out Anyone. It's my new single. It's on Spinnin Records. It's out right now. So go save it to your playlist, check it out, and hopefully you learn something new. Thanks for watching.